Nigeria Info. This is the nation's #1 talk news and sports radio station. We're broadcasting live from our audiovisual studios right here in Itimi and Crescent Victoria Island, Lagos. We apologize for starting behind time. Our technicians had to fix some things in the studio, but hey, we are live. The show is live, so don't worry, be happy. We're here. Everything's going to be great and all right, okay? Well, welcome to the show. My name is Maryann Okon. From now till 6 p.m., we're going to be talking, most importantly, for development. And yes, this will be your most authentic news experience, and you can take that to the bank. Well, it's Customer Service Week, and we here at Nigeria Info want to thank you for all your business. Thank you for doing business with us and always continuing to keep us in business. We're going to continuously, do business with you and give you the best of our services, and that's why we're here, you know what I'm saying? We're starting off with the big three stories, of course, the big weekend, all the things that happened over the weekend. And it was a very, very, very interesting weekend, if you ask me. River State being top on the list of the most interesting things to look out for. Every single person, media outlets, newspapers talked about River State's local government elections, notwithstanding the fact that there were several other states that had local government elections, ditto for Benue, ditto for Akwa Ibom, but they did not make headlines as much as River State did. And so we start the big weekend with rivers, and then, of course, other matters arising. Did you see the Minister for Culture while she was making a statement about her controversial NYSC service? Well, that's also a story from the big weekend. I actually watched that interview, and I'm going to play it back for you today. So if you ask me, indeed, it has been a very interesting weekend, and we cannot start the show without letting you know what you're in for. On the 4 o'clock hour, we're bringing gentlemen from both sides of the divide, the Wike's faction of the PDP and Governor Sim's side of the divide, and they'll both be slugging it out on the 4 o'clock hour as we talk about really what the future holds for River State. And on the 5 o'clock hour, I'll have a former head of the Situation Room Nigeria, Obi. She's going to be joining us on the 5 o'clock hour to still talk about we'll take an assessment of sorts on the River State elections. So, Lagos, are you ready? Let's go.
For the most important news of the day, it's time for the Big Three Stories on Hard Facts. Tune in to our primetime show for the latest updates and in-depth analysis on the top stories making headlines. From breaking news to in-depth investigations, we bring you the facts you need to know. Join us as we delve into the biggest stories shaping our world today. Tune in to the Big Three every weekday, 3 to 4 p.m. and stay informed with the news that matters the most. Hard Facts, where the truth always comes first.
Well, yes, this is Hard Facts 99.3 Nigeria Info, where the truth actually comes first. My name is Maryann Okon. I did say that we're going to be looking at the big stories for today. These are the stories. We're starting with River State being the top, if not the most tweeted about. And this one's coming from the Premium Times newspaper. Top story here says, Rivers local government elections. Johnson speaks on proliferation of conflicting court orders. This is something that was at the core of Sim Fubara's, screaming and tantrum throwing. I don't want to call it tantrum, but yes, he had to scream at the top of his voice. You heard that clip on Friday where he was screaming at the IGP when the police said they were going to stand aside in terms of the local government elections. They were not going to participate in the court order. Well, here's former President Goodluck Jonathan here saying the proliferation of conflicting court orders is ridiculous and the judiciary is derailing democracy. He urged the National Judicial Council to curb it. He actually put it out in a tweet, actually. He obviously was looking at what was happening in River State, and he said, I'm calling on the National Judicial Commission, NJC, to take action that will curb the proliferation of court orders and judgments, especially those of concurrent jurisdiction giving conflicting orders. someone had to say it, right? Because many people would say that, oh, the court has become, some sort of final arbiter when it comes to who sits on, any political seat. And that's not supposed to be the case. But it has become the order of the day in the country. But someone had to say it. Maybe former President Goodluck Jonathan saying it will cause any change. But really, could these judgments be the reason why our democracy is truncated in a way? And then we move on to the very controversial culture minister under the Tinubu-led administration. She was on television and channels yesterday. And then she was quizzed by my friend Sheung, who stood his grounds to continuously ask her, because I remember he succinctly said, you're holding this office in trust for Nigerians, because there are millions of other people who could have held that office. And so you owe Nigerians an explanation. Did you or did you not serve your NYSC and conclude it while you were holding the office of the minister? And I'd like to play you a clip of what the Honourable Minister said in that interview. Take a listen, Lagos. Here we go.
Cabinet. How did you find your way to becoming a minister without an NYSC certificate in the first place?
Well, you say that, but I don't know what you have heard. There's been so many different accounts of that particular situation. The fact that I'm sat here should tell you that really nothing I didn't do anything wrong. I have not come out to set the record straight as to really what happened. The social media has just run rife with different accounts. The matter has been adjudicated, and one day I will come out with my own account, and the fact that I'm sat here should tell you.
Summarize it for us tonight in one sentence.
Well, I can tell
because you owe Nigerians that explanation.
I think what I can tell you is I've probably done more NYSC than yourself. I've done at least 2 years of NYSC in my life, but like I said, one day I will come out to give a proper account of what happened.
Is this something that someone vilified you, or what exactly is the true picture of things?
Perhaps.
Because you owe Nigerians that much. You cannot run away or shy away from telling Nigerians, because you are holding that office in trust. Yeah. But there are 200 million more people that are fit for that office, but you are one out of those that are been appointed. Yeah. So you know Nigerians the explanation, Minister, don't you think? I
think what I owe Nigerians is to say that I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't break the law. I didn't do anything wrong. And NYSC I did, and I finished. I've got my NYSC. And
only that you concluded when you were in office?
Well, maybe not. That is not the proper account.
But your certificate reads that you finished just when you were in office.
Is that what it says?
That's what your certificate says, as much as we know.
Well, I don't know
about... The NYSC's position at the time
I don't know about
that. Your date of conclusion coincides with when you were in office. And you are said to have attended to NYSC procedures while in office. Is that legally? You are a lawyer, so you know the implication of that.
I can assure you that nothing was done to break law or to break regulations.
Well, that's the culture minister there, saying a lot of things that begs the question, did she or did she not? And Sheung, obviously speaking from fact, saying the certificate that was made available to the public via the NYSC shows that she concluded her NYSC while she was in office. But she's refused to say yes or no, and she's saying, well, was it? Is that what you saw? It sounds more like a cat and mouse or a game of ping pong to me. But what exactly do you make of it? Because she's constantly saying, I didn't do anything wrong. And still looking at the big stories from the weekend, for those of you who do not know, well, this one does not necessarily come as a surprise, but for some people it might be. Well, in the Punch newspaper, 2027, Labour Party welcomes Kwankwaso's offer to be Obi's running mate. Is this a match made in heaven or not? Is this something that you just say to fiakwa? Or you'd be like, oh, well, it's a welcome to development. Well, the Labour Party yesterday welcomed the offer by the new Nigeria People's Party presidential candidate in the 2023 general elections, Senator Kwankwaso, to be the running mate of Labour Party's Peter Obi in the 2027 presidential election. Kwankwaso, in a recent post, indicated his willingness to serve as a running mate to the former Labour Party presidential flag bearer, barely 2 years after talks between both parties went south. Where do you stand on this one? And finally, let's talk about the NNPC, the very all-powerful and very controversial NNPC. Here in the Premium Times newspaper, NNPC quits as middleman in Dangote refinery petrol purchase, just after they told us that the NNPC is resuming the sale of fuel to Dangote and other refineries in Naira. Shall I give you some details before we go to the phone lines? Yes. Well, this means the NNPC will no longer be the sole off-taker, and marketers can now negotiate prices directly to Dangote refinery. The Nigerian National Petrol Company Limited, NNPCL, is ending its exclusive purchase agreement with Dangote refinery, opening up the market to other marketers to buy petrol directly from the refinery. This is a story that Premium Times can authoritatively tell us. This means that, of course, like I said, the NNPC will no longer be the sole off-taker. Is this a welcome development from all marketers? And for those of you who are also watching from the outside, and how does this translate to us being able to buy fuel at a more or less expensive rate? The phone lines are open. We're live. Facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM. We're also live on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. We're also on Skype. If you're listening to us from outside of the country and you want to be part of the conversation, it's Nigeria Info FM on Skype. You can join the conversation on X. Use the hashtag #HardFacts or just repost your response on the post for our big weekend stories. And then you can call if you're a male, 0201-277-0993. That's 0201-277-0993. If you're a lady, call 0201-465-7190. On WhatsApp, it's 080959758505. Welcome to Hard Facts. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, the phone lines are open. Let's talk. Credible journalism, bridging the gap between people and those in authority. With Hard Facts, you are sure to get only the facts.
Tune in to Hard Facts with Maryann Okon on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
There's a reason why over 1 million people tune into Hard Facts every day. We discuss in-depth stories with sources behind the facts. The Lagos State High Court sitting convicted, suspended the Chicago certificate stories never going away, is it? Show with stories for the day. You hear diverse voices and opinions.
And she was busy campaigning with her husband, knowing that. You should not feel happy because there is nothing to happy about. Yeah, it's quite pathetic the way the country is going.
We distinguish each story accurately with analysis.
It's Hard Facts with Maryann Okon on 99.3.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
That special secret that awakens taste buds. Mouth-watering wonder with awesome aroma. Terra seasoning cubes.
Terra seasoning cube turns your meals into a masterpiece.
Unwrap joy, unleash taste. Hey, come cook with Terra cubes. Come cook with Terra.
What up? It been me. My back, yo. My body, yo. My shoulder, oh. With Salon Pass. When the back it on the pain you. With Salon Pass. When the body on the trouble you.
Salon Pass Pain Relief Patch provides effective relief for stubborn pains such as back pain, shoulder pain, knee pain, and leg pain. Salon Pass is distributed by Drugstock and available in pharmacies and stores near you. Try Salon Pass today. Salon Pass, just patch it. If symptoms persist after 3 days, please consult your doctor.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
Millions of listeners trust us on Hard Facts.
whether it's politics, social issues, controversies, and trending stories. You know we're credible and objective.
It's Hard Facts with Maryann Okon on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Yes, it is, and the phone lines are live. Okay, you can call 0201-277-0993. That's 0201-277-0993. If you're a lady, call 0201-465-7190. That's 0201-465-7190. And on WhatsApp, it's 0809597585. Join the conversation. You've got 60 seconds. Go straight to the point. I'm not going to be lenient with the time because we don't have too much of it. So get straight to the point. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hi, Maryann.
Good afternoon.
How was your weekend?
Great.
Maryann, so NYSC don't conk us. 2 years. See, truth doesn't hide. If you're saying or speaking the truth, it goes without having any issues. It's obvious from what she has said. There's an undertone to that statement. She was just being economical with the truth. So we don't even need to mince words on that one. It's obvious, very, very glaring that NYSC was not done. Why would she say a day will come? Why not now? Why not now, Maryann?
Well, she's saying that there's been too many different stories, that she will tell the real story. Unfortunately, she was given a chance to, and she didn't.
Maryann, she was given a chance and she brushed it in the public glare, and now it has raised more controversy. So there's nothing. Well, let me move to the second story. Is the judiciary? Yes, Maryann. Every illegality, even when the masses complain, even when it is glaring, the judiciary will still endorse it and say this is their verdict. The judiciary needs a total reform, overhaul, and cleansing.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. Your 60 seconds is over. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts. Apologies. Do call us back if that was you. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Peter Maryann, calling from Agoya.
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Concerning this NYSC, Maryann, do you remember this kind of thing occurred during the President Buhari too? Hello?
Yeah. Go ahead. You have 60 seconds.
Yeah, thank you. So to me, I don't see anything strange with it. Because, that's why he rushed to go and do it so that he will not resign like that Minister of Finance during the Buhari era. So, to me, because President Tinubu tell us that he will follow the step of Buhari, so it's not strange to me. Concerning River State, I don't know, but to me, I think I support their governor.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for calling. I do appreciate it. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Get up enough for real.
Hey, Ziggy.
Yes, Namio, I get gist for you. You see this Peter Obi and Kwankwaso story. Those two men should do us a favor and merge together.
But that's what the story says. The story is saying that Kwankwaso is showing his willingness to want to partner with Obi, but then is it a match made in heaven?
That is what I'm telling you. They should do us a favor, let it be a match made in heaven. Because we need both of them.
Really, do we?
We know that both of them are performers. The people that impact life positively. That is what we need. Not all these politics that APC is dishing out to us. Only politics upon politics. There is nothing they are doing that is touching the people of Nigeria positively.
Okay.
Absolute nothing.
All right. Thank you, Ziggy, for calling.
All our institutions.
Thank you for calling. 60 seconds is over. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Hey, Maryann.
Good afternoon. Turn off your radio, please.
Sorry, please. This is Malik speaking. It's off.
Go ahead.
Maryann.
Your radio is still on, Malik. Your radio is still on. Turn it off.
It's off now. It's off. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I said, if I'm the president and I would accuse of certificate stagger, you expect my ministers to do something right? I don't know if you understand me. Look how she was saying, when the time comes, when is that time? Why can't you just say, I did my head at so time and I think at so time, period? Now that you're Peter Radical saying the right time comes, you speak. Speak to who? Speak to who? And the man was telling you that you finished your NYSC when you became a minister. You were still arguing with the man. Saying speculation. Simple speculation. my expectation for Mubarak, he has done his bid. It's just that the court will say it does not stand. When illegality becomes legal in Nigeria, do you expect the young people to do something right? Do you think we do anything right? For Kwankwaso wedding and P2B, with the watch, there's some politician that will spoil that suit.
Okay. All right. Thank you for calling. All right. I'm going to take some messages also coming in on WhatsApp. So keep those messages coming in. We're live on Facebook and on YouTube. You can post your comment on our live feed on Facebook and on YouTube. Why? Because I want to read your messages and I'm getting feedback from live videos from River State of, local government authorities being set ablaze. I heard that Emoha local government headquarters allegedly was set ablaze by Wike's boys. Allegedly. This is not something that we've been able to confirm. Another explosion took place in Eche, I think, a local government council headquarters. I will be playing those videos as we go. Of course, I'm going to have a conversation with someone from both sides of the divide. And if there will be any, peace and calm in the future with all of this that's going on. Of course, these council chairmen have been sworn in yesterday by Governor Fubara. I'll play a little clip later on the show from Fubara addressing the local council chairman. But in the meantime, some disturbing videos coming in from River State. Hello, welcome to Hard Fact.
Hello?
Please turn off your radio when you call the radio.
I've turned it off. Am I okay?
Yes, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Pastor, but I'm asking from Sulere.
Go ahead.
Yes, as for the lady allegedly without the NYSC, I think...
No, she does have an NYSC certificate. It's just about the timing of the conclusion of her NYSC.
Okay, she completed it when as a minister, is that?
Yes.
But anyway, nobody will hear that they want to appoint he or she that will not do something. They should be lenient with her, not like Kemi Adeosun who went back to UK. They shouldn't be doing things like this. Anybody can fall into contact. If they suggest, if they nominate you as a minister, you know what I mean? So please, let Nigerians go softly. The way we are doing it is not good.
Why should we be lenient with her if there is a law that you must have served your NYSC before you're given an opportunity to serve?
Law is the letter. What about the spirit?
Oh, so because it's this administration, we should tamper justice with mercy because it's Tinubu's administration.
Not because of Tinubu's administration.
Okay, so why didn't you advocate for Kemi and the other people who have also been sent away because of their NYSC certificates? Why can't we do the right thing in this country? If you don't have a certificate, don't accept the job of a minister. How hard can it be?
Okay.
Now, wow. I don't understand us. We want a better country, but would rather that we don't scream about the ills in society. We should tamper justice with mercy. That's where we are now. So why are you complaining? Why are you complaining? Hello.
Maryann, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. What's your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
Around the Johnny K axis.
Okay.
Peter Obi, Kwankwaso. I want PDP to also join for the mix to complete.
I don't understand. Where's the PDP going to fix? Are we going to have a 3-man presidency?
You know, Kwankwaso, Atiku, they were all in PDP before the split, the last election. And if you check...
Yeah, but all these people are nursing ambitions, so who's going to step down for who?
That's why I said I wish PDP would join, so that the mix be complete, so that they will be able to get rid of this President T-Pain, as I hear they are calling him right now. Honestly, the pain that has come on citizens on this country is unprecedented, and I think everybody should start getting... They need to get this present leadership, by extension, this present party, out of power, because they have caused a pain that has never happened in the history of this country, in the guise that they are reforming.
Thank you very much for calling. I do appreciate it. I'd just like to bring you up to speed with what's happening in River State, Lagos. We hear that there's been an escalation in violence as we speak. in certain local government areas, Ahoda East, Emoha local government, Ikwere local government, which has cost, some sort of bloodshed and dead bodies, spread across the local government areas. I'm going to try to play some videos on our live stream. Precious, do me a favor and run those videos. It's interesting how it went from calm to crazy. One would have thought that, the PDP and the APC would go to court, and we're not in any way saying that they're behind this. And, how they always tell everybody else to go to court. We're wondering why violence has automatically escalated, being that the men who are the council chairmen are members of the APP and not the PDP. So what exactly is going on in River State? I'm going to play you some videos, albeit very sensitive, and I would ask for your discretion while you watch.
Committing arson because you have lost control of structure. You claim to be a peaceful man, but look at what you have done. Organizing boys, your talks to burn government property down. Look at how they burn the whole local government council, element of government. Wike and his boy burn the place down. This Wike send his boy to burn element council down. Look at, because they have lost election, they burn down the whole council. Committee.
And so that's a video from Eleme. Let's go to another local government council to show you what's happening there.
This is, the council. LGA. Look at how everywhere is overgrown. Look at what Wike did. Today,
stupid man.
Open the council.
God bless him.
We have taken over. The council is open. The Nebuchadnezzar of Rubicon has been destabilized.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's from Eche. Eche did not have any fire incident, but that's the council chairman saying that they've taken over. Well, let's go to another local government council. By the way, this is Ikwere Local Government Council. As you can hear, gunshots, and then sudden people have set the council ablaze. What should be done in this case? Because this is the destruction of government property. As you can also hear, these are chants from cultists. If you've lived in River State, you would know the cultist chants from the Digbams and the Icelanders, and that's what you can hear with the guys also shooting. So that is from Ikwere local government area. Let's take you to yet another local government council. Well, you can hear gunshots and the people scampering for safety. The list goes on and on. When will peace return to River State? Well, my guests will be joining me on the 4 o'clock hour. Hopefully there's enough time for them to tell us exactly what they want in River State and who supposedly is behind all of these arson and shooting and the disturbance in River State. In case you're just joining us, the program is Hard Facts, 99.3 Nigeria Info. I am Maryann Okon. What's your take? Hello.
Hello, madam. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name, madam? Where are you calling from?
This is a big girl calling from Ikorodu.
Go ahead. Work is great.
Madam, the kind of what is happening in River State, what is going on? Who owns River State? Did anybody own that state?
The people of River State own River State, just like the people of Lagos own Lagos.
They look at the way that they're destroying government property because of election or what? Why can't our president interfere in this issue of Wike and Kubara? So that there will be peace now, so that people, innocent souls will be saved. All those shit now, it may affect people that is passing or people that work in that local government or what. Please let our president has said he should call them. He should call some of them together and settle the problem amicably now.
All right.
Those things will stop, please.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. I do appreciate this. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts. Hello? Why are you calling the female line? Are you a woman?
Line is not
He was walking. Oh, God, not a line now. I just took a call from the male line.
No,
Please try it.
to you.
Try it again. Try it again. This is a female line and you're not allowed to call it. I'm taking a call right now from the male line. Hello?
Hello, Maryann.
Yes, good afternoon. Is this line working or am I dreaming?
It's working now.
Go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Chris. I'm calling from Ojo.
Chris, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I want to talk on the state of the nation, the situation in Rivers. For me, I think Fubara should always stand his ground. I like what is going on, and I like what is playing out. And I think along the line, the judiciary is they are going to indict themselves. Thank God we've seen because some of us who said those elections that was held in Edo they were perpetrated by police and stuff. Thank God you saw the Rivers State governor calling out and carry the Betoko. This was how it was played in Edo. You understand? Obaseki did not know how to play the game. And they think they could just move ahead and do it in Rivers State because of one man sitting in Abuja giving instructions. And you, the IGP, bringing in your boys to the Rivers State resident electoral this thing to take over the place and stuff like that. Thank God the governor intervened. If not, he would have seen what would have happened. For me, I want Fubara to stood it, and I think he should. Anything that comes is fun. We should always try and tackle it.
All right.
The way he has been.
Thank you very much for calling. Because of time, I'm going to let you go. I've got 10 minutes on the clock. Let me run through your messages on WhatsApp. I need to carry everyone along. This one says, Emmanuel here says, why are you surprised? Why are you surprised? Wike promised you fire in the States. What else are you expecting? If the law works, where should Wike be now, according to his words? I beg, Jerry, he says. This one says, but Wike should be arrested now. He's not above the law. Fine. Okay. This one says, can a snake advise a snake not to bite? Birds of the same feather fly together. Wike went to meet his kind of people, so killing is nothing to him. But the wrath of God is coming for them. Okay. This one says, good afternoon. We're talking about the minister accepting office while on service. My question is, why not focus on the issue of certificate and the government that offered her the office? Jaffet from Lekki. Potato. You can't pick and choose what's right or what's wrong. Everything, the whole process, everything is wrong. This one says, Kwankwaso joining Obi, for me, Tinubu will still enter as president. Even if they all the parties join together, Tinubu will still enter. That's why Rivers is on fire, because of structure. The structure is all these local government councils, a place where election results are being rewritten. I'm sure that's what you wanted to write. What we need, Yakubu Mahmood, INEC chairman, should resign. The coalition must be done live and transmission must be done right from voting machines. Okay. This one, Akbar here says, when Wike said he will bring fire to PDP states, did you think he was joking? Everyone wants a good Nigeria, but when it's time to do the work, that is when you know that Nigerians are not ready for a good Nigeria. Thank you, Akbar. This one says, good afternoon. I'm Adewale from Shagamu. I think our democracy is in shambles. Fubara's inauguration of local government's chairman, not in the interest of the ordinary masses anyway. Okay. This one says, what Kwankwaso said isn't how the newspapers carried the headlines. I don't want Peter Obi to contest any election again. It's not worth it, I beg. River State drama, I hope it doesn't degenerate to violence. Wike should call his loyalists to order. Emma from Lagos, he has degenerated, in case you're not listening. Olarewaju here, Greenish says, if it's not against the law to be serving as NYSC members while being minister, I don't know why it's making the news. Until the court decides, I don't have any comment. Fubara rigged local government elections. So what is the difference between him and Wike? Did you see him rig the elections? This one says, when the head is corrupt, the whole body will be corrupt. Can anything good come from Mr. President? If the Minister of Culture has no culture of telling the truth, I won't be surprised if she is related to Lai Mohammed. She has no shame. Kemi Adeosun resigned from the same issue. Yomi from Maryann Okon. Still on WhatsApp, this one says, please, Kwankwaso should stay away from Obi. What's his influence in the north apart from Kanu? Okay, I'm sure you mean what influence does he have apart from Kanu? Kwankwaso has another stronghold. Does he have another stronghold? I don't think it's a solid match. Instead, Obi should liaise with Atiku. Atiku should come clean and deputize Obi in 2027. What's that saying? It'll be easier for a camel to go through a needle's eye. Complete the sentence. This one says, congratulations to my main man, Fubara, the Lion of Judah. Okay, are you joking? We watch Wike's political empire crumble as they jump from pillar to post. For those who are reenacting the movie Wild Wild West in River State, they should know that they may have the ability to cause confusion and start all manner of crises, but they may not have the ability to control the effects. Let them reflect on the shame they're bringing to the so-called giant of Africa. Paul Idemudia here says, from Surulere, says, now daybreak, when similar offer was made to Kwankwaso in 2023, pride did not allow him to reason well. Now, Nigeria, I am positive sure wouldn't have been a mess that the APC and Tinubu has plunged us into. Is this alliance coming too late? I don't know. Nigeria sure needs rescuing from the clueless APC. Atiku should also forget his ambition and support Obi. That way, there will be hope that Nigeria will be rescued come 2027. I'm going to go to Facebook Live now to read some of the messages that are coming in. Brait Wolotov here says, she didn't do anything wrong. Those who appointed her did wrong. Okay. It's like saying that, for example, you're sleeping with a married man, for example, and they now come and catch you and you say, well, I didn't do anything wrong. It's the married man that did wrong. Excuse me, couldn't you have said no? Now that you have been caught in the mess. Oh, but they are all sinners. Everybody has sinned. They have all come short. Saint Colin says, that culture minister is tricky. Is she? Biode Olalekon Catalyst here says, for Kwankwaso's case, it is what he should have done in 2023. We all wouldn't have been in this mess by now. For the lady minister, it's a shame that the woman, she's playing on our intelligence. Fubara should show Wike last. The pain will be unbearable for him to swallow. All right. And Dio Dada on Facebook says, from what transpired in River State, if they do a free and fair elections without vote buying, Agbero intimidation, cash and carry, INEC and judiciary and police conspiracy, APC will not win one local government or state or presidency. Okay. Thank you, Dio. I'm coming back to the phone lines quickly, but before then, on YouTube Live, Confused Coast, yes. Okay, good afternoon to you. Esther Oboli says, okay, thank you, Mrs. Oboli. She says, I just love the way you set some colors straight. How can somebody say we should have bent the law because she's got to do what she's got to do? Seriously? Now you see where the weapons fashioned against ourselves. All right, back to the phone lines. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello.
Can you speak up, please?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
This is Peter from Ikorodu.
Go ahead.
In fact, thank God you picked my call today. Hey, man, at 130 calls, you will not pick.
You have less than 60 seconds.
Okay. As for what is happening in River State, well, it is expected. But one thing I know is that the mighty. It
is expected. Burning down government property and destruction of government property is accepted.
It is, Maryann. It is expected because you see these people who have
because it's expected doesn't make it right. Right.
I know. It's a wrong ideology. But the people has make themselves to be gods. We don't want the power to leave their side.
All right.
And that is the reason. That is what is playing on there.
Okay.
As for the case of the minister, well, let's wait. But the politics of Nigeria, now they see 2027 is just few years.
All right, I've got to go. Thank you very much for calling. Your 60 seconds is over. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Maryann, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Rita.
All right, Rita.
In fact, I feel like crying over there at Rivers for the story I am here. For what now? What is this? Politics. Eh? See, they told us to go to court now. Why can't they go to court for God's sake? What is it? Huh? Maryann, bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you very much for calling. I've got 2 minutes on the clock. I can take one quick call. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Well, good afternoon, Maryann.
Good afternoon.
Thank you, my sister. You see, Maryann, that River State, it is what it is. The thing they gave Wike, he couldn't take his Mamechi. He wants to give to Fubara. Whatever that is causing in that, he has said that he's going to burn states. He's going to burn River State. He will burn it. And the children untold will blame him for everything.
Okay.
That your service on, not be today now. You don't say now. Now, not be today, it starts now. Then, Kwankwaso and Obi, please do distance yourself. Thank you, Maryann.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. More and more stories coming in. Corpses litter council offices as thugs set these offices ablaze. What in the world is going on in Rivers? We'll get to find out on the other side of the clock. We'll be having former Special Advisor Media to Governor Wike at the time. Chrissy Taminola will be joining us via Zoom. Also, we'll have Professor Lawrence Chukwu, who is on the side of Governor Sim Fubara. They're both going to join us to talk about what's really happening in River State. And oh my God, is there an end in sight? Well, let me read a message here. This one says, Maryann, this is payback time for Wike, what he did to Rotimi and Mechi. It has come back to him. The law of karma in operation. He will be dropped as minister. Bet me. Of course, he has already lost his political relevance in PDP and River State in general. Samia Kangson. This one says, I wonder why we should be tight thinking. A right thinking person would allow himself to be used to destroy his own state. It is sad indeed. This is from Timmy. To me, it seems to me that this has been the modus operandi for the likes of Wike, and for them, kill or be killed. I'm guessing, but for me, I've lived in Rivers for six years, and the politicking in River State is out of this world, unfortunately. I've got to go. We'll bring you a quick break, and then on the other side of the clock, my guests from River State are going to join us. But before that, I still have a few minutes when we come back from that break. Okay, stay with us. It's still 99.3 Nigeria Info, and we are broadcasting live from Lagos, Nigeria.
Hard Facts will be right back.
We go hard and in depth.
The real discourse and commentaries right here
on Nigeria Info.
This is a clear situation of Koniman die, Koniman burial.
What kind of marriage is that?
You are calling it marriage. In that side, now what for?
The tradition, like when you're pissed, you can walk away. You don't have that tradition?
Radio at its finest. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
Meals, don't compromise. Go for gold.
Rich, consistent taste for cooking mouth-watering soups, stews, and jollof. Choose wisely. Choose Gold. Terra Gold Seasoning Cube.
1 cube. Endless possibilities. Terra Gold.
It's Customer Service Week, and here at Cool FM, Wazobia FM, Nigeria Info, Kids FM, and Ariwa Radio, we want to appreciate our reputable clients for your constant and continuous patronage.
MTN, Nestle, Coca-Cola, Guinness Nigeria PLC, Airtel Nigeria, Bet King, Total Nigeria, Spotify, Techno, Chi Limited, Twinnies, Echo Supreme, FC Ramco, Caraway Foods, Stanbic IBTC, Standard Chartered, Amazon, Emirate Airline, MultiChoice, Netflix, Nigerian Breweries, Access Bank, AXA Mansard, Tolaram Groups, Nai Mobile, First Bank, Union Bank, Jack Daniels, DKT Nigeria, Perfecti, Echo Supreme, Google, P&G, Harriston Thermal Heater, Jumia, Burger King, Bastion Health, Cremella, and many others. We want to thank you for your patronage and assure you of our continuous outstanding service delivery as always, and also offer you more packages to serve you better.
Mom's love is pure. It's so no she does. Mom's special jollof puts a smile on your face. Mom's yummy fries cheers you up. Mom's tasty stew nourishes the family. Golden Terra oil, tasty. Golden Terra oil, nourishing. Golden Terra oil, Golden Terra soya oil.
Golden Terra Oil helps mom pour her love in the tasty, nourishing meals she cooks for her family. Golden Terra Oil, pour pure love.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
All right, I've just got a minute and 13 seconds, so I'm going to try to read some more messages. This one says, let me remind us that we're being governed by questionable characters and the people of zero integrity, certificate-less government. Yemi Ogunde from Alimasho sent us that one. You're not even a nice person, are you? This one says, I tell you solemnly that Wike has literally set fire in those local government areas, as he said. If the federal government doesn't fire Wike, Wike will fire federal government. Watch out for part 2. Chisco from Ijego. This one's from Statesman in Ilefe, and he says, good day, Maryann. It's very shameful that River State has turned into what River State has turned into during Wike's post and Wike years. Personally, looking at the situation in River State, is disappointed the fact that out of 5 persons in Rivers, 3 are cultists. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you say that? That's wrong. That's a very wrong generalization, and I take exceptions. As a Port Harcourt girl that I am, you know, I take exceptions to that. Yeah, I know I'm not a Rivers person, but it's just terrible for you to say that, sir. So please take that back. This one says, Wike wants a state of emergency declared, which will be a disaster for the country if care is not taken. This is from Color. You can't declare a state of emergency when there's a governor there. If you declare a state of emergency, it means that the governor ceased to hold his powers, and people voted the governor into that office. So I don't know. It's debatable, but I'm not a lawyer, am I? This one says, I tell those complaining and giving very devastating remarks on this government that disaster wouldn't have happened if they didn't vote for Buhari first term and second term. That said, I wish Buhari continued to be on the side of the citizens, and Obi and Kwankwaso Alliance, Obi must watch his back. For me, his voice, Dati Baba, is good for that position. I'm sure you mean vice. Let others who want a working Nigeria join Obi, who can say what it takes. Jeremiah from Ikeja. Okay, I've got to go now, Lagos. The news comes at the top of the hour, and of course, we talk more.
The world is constantly changing.
Student seat exams on bare floor in Amichi's alma mater.
The World Health Organization says. But your place for news and great talk remains the same.
There's a saying in Igbo language that
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.